Greetings, Internet! And in case you weren't already aware, there is a new place to travel to in the wonderful world of Overwatch. And I think it's time we take a trip to Blizzard World! Well, here we are at a beautiful park known as Blizzard World. Here we are at the entrance. Ooh, I want to ride the Ferris wheel soon. That looks like that'd be fun. It's really cool the level of detail they put into here. I mean, you've got the little turnstiles, the entrance where you buy the tickets and everything. It's really cool. You can't see it in this video, but you can actually shoot those balloons, which is also kind of fun. But yeah, so this area is definitely themed after Hearthstone. You got the game already set up on all the tables here, and they're trying to entice you to purchase some tasty refreshments as well. So that's always a blast. Yeah, I just want to get you guys a good view of everything. Definitely based in the Warcraft universe here. But I really like it. Even the detail of having like the little exit signs and stuff is, I think, really cool. They also have the souvenir stands, which I think is cool. You've got these World of Warcraft backpacks that you can buy, the big foam plushy hammers and all that cool stuff. Just that detail I think is amazing, that they even thought to include all this stuff. And yeah, there were some other people on the map having a blast as well, so gotta say hi to those folks. This part had me really excited. For those of you that don't know, I'm super into Magic, so the fact that they have a Magic show just is really extra cool to me. Down here, not much to see, but they got the bathrooms. The fact that they even thought to put the bathrooms here in the map, I think, is just a nice touch as well. And then up here, I believe this is meant to be another souvenir shop here. Pretty sure, at least, that's what that's intended to be. Once you get into the main part of the map, there's the main choke point toward the front. There are other ways that you can get to the objective, but this is going to be the main choke point right here. And it's framed with all these epic statues and the epic castle and stuff, which I thought was really cool. Also, all of these statues actually have the little plaques and stuff, which I thought was neat. And the rides are actually functional, which you guys will get to see in a little bit. We're going to check out the flight to Duskwood here. And they got the posters. Funny thing, if you guys have never been to Disneyland, that's what the old posters actually used to look like for the rides, with the same art style and everything, which I thought was a nice touch. And yeah, I thought this was cool. You can actually ride on the ride, sort of. So you can just hop on and cruise around. Get a view of the beginning of the map and everything while you're riding. Just the background, I think, is amazing too. You've got all these cool set pieces from all these different Blizzard games, and they just did a really nice job. I was kind of hoping that if I stayed on it, then maybe the gate would open and I'd actually get to ride through the ride, but it doesn't let you do that, unfortunately. So I guess Flight to Duskwood is under refurbishment or something, so we're not able to actually get on the ride right now. Maybe Blizzard might patch in where you could actually ride it. I think that would be really fun. And here, the mine ride, it's just the entrance and like the queue line, but I still thought it was cool that they've got that here. Reminds me of all those trips to Disney I used to take. And when you come down here, you got a basic food court. You can order, it looks like, a quadruple cheeseburger, hot dog, some tasty wings. Yeah, they call them death wings, so I'm going to assume that they're a little spicy. I'm just going to assume they're a little spicy. Yeah, and you can actually see they got the roller coaster running in the background, which I thought was neat. The other thing, those little treasure chests that you see, and this isn't on the video, but when you punch them, they actually open up and you can see the gold coins inside, which I thought was cool. So, they've even got like all of the signage and everything directing you everywhere. This is supposed to be the Nexus, which is definitely, obviously supposed to be a reference to Tomorrowland and Disneyland. At least that's what I'm assuming, because it definitely has that Tomorrowland feel to it. And there's not a whole lot of actual, like, attractions or moving parts here, but just the set pieces are really cool, I thought. The one thing you guys will get to see up here is they do have an arcade, and when you're on defense, that's actually your spawn point to start with, the Heroes Arcade. So, since I technically spawned in attack, I can't actually walk inside the arcade, but I can show you the view here of some of the stuff they got in there. They got skee ball, they've got air hockey, which is really cool. They got the little like basketball arcade game and all that good stuff, which is fun. Now, this Widowmaker, I don't think she understood. I was just trying to like have a nice time walking around, so I was like, well, you know what? Well, just throw a flashbang in your face. So, you know, sometimes you go to a theme park and people just don't know how to have a good time, you know what I mean? But yeah, I thought this was a really cool area here. And then when you get to the final phase of the map, this kind of dark ride, track ride thing going through the castle here, what's really cool about it is that the payload itself is on the ride track. So you're actually escorting it through the ride to the end of the ride, which is kind of cool. Now, I apologize for not being able to point out all the references, because I don't play a whole lot of different Blizzard games. I'm assuming that this last phase is definitely going to be a reference to Warcraft, or World of Warcraft or something. But yeah, the theming they did here was really cool. Just all of the little tiny details, which I thought was cool. And the track, too. Just the fact that they thought this out as a dark ride. If they were to actually make this as like a little theme park, I think it would actually work. I think it would actually do really well. So that's what the actual map looks like in detail, what the entire Blizzard World Park concept feels like. It's really cool, but I'm sure you guys want to see some gameplay on there too. So I have a special segment of this video that I like to call Soldier 76 Goes to Blizzard World. Well, there you have it, guys. A trip to Blizzard World and a preview of how cool it is. Hope you guys get to check it out soon if you haven't gotten to play it already. Hope you liked the video. If you did, feel free to hit the little like button, share it with your buddies. If you want to see more videos like this, be sure to hit that little subscribe button that you see there. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye.